Live Zone Primetime on this Tuesday night. Like I said, as we were heading to break, it is graduation season. It is also almost Father's Day. Mother's Day is over. Now it's time to panic about what to get dear old dad and all those graduates, the class of 2026 in your life. But you do not need to worry because we have help. We are talking about our friend, Steve Greenberg. He is on the case. He is our resident gadget guy and the host of YouTube's Guess the Gadget game show. It's called What the Heck Is That? And he joins us live once again with some terrific gadget gift suggestions, the Dadgets and the Gadgets. Steve, thanks so much for joining us once again.
It's your first Father's Day, so congratulations.
Thank you.
This is a rite of passage. I don't think you're going to get a great present from the little one, but maybe your wife will find something good for you instead.
I'll be completely honest with you. I ordered something for myself already, and I'm pretty excited about it, but I'm also always open to gifts and some new ideas, and that's why we love you, Steve. So once again, we appreciate you joining us live.
Well, it's always a pleasure. So I have a couple of ideas here. First up, this is one that may not seem like a great gift, but it actually is terrific. I have this and I love it. This is from Anker. It's their Nano 10-in-1 power strip clamp with surge protection. Sounds a little boring, but it's not. See, what it is it's a power strip, but it's got this clamp design. So if you work in your dining room on a glass table or whatnot, this thing just snaps right onto it. So whether it's wood or glass or a dorm room or anywhere that you need your power close by, but you don't want to take up a lot of space on the desk and you don't want to be plugging down on the floor, this is a great way to go. This has 6 AC outlets built into it and 2 USB-A and 2 USB-Cs. So this should keep anybody going. And especially if you work from home, which I do, this is sort of a must-have. It's a great gift from the folks at Anker. It's available at anker.com. It's also available on Amazon.
I'm looking at that picture next to you right now, and if anything's sold, how useful this would be. That tangle of cords and just the sheer number of outlets you would need to kind of replace one of these. Right there, it's so worth it.
Super handy. And like I said, I use the dining room table, which is a glass table, and there are no outlets near it. So this is my savior. And when company's coming over, you just pull it out, take out the one outlet, put it in the closet, and your office is gone. And when you need it, it comes right back. Really a great gift for that dad or grad, especially if you're looking to maximize your workspace.
Yeah, I love that one as well, especially for all the grads who might have to downsize, move back home with mom and dad after living in a group house or something like that for the last few years. All right, next up, talk to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all of us, it's a fact, we don't drink enough water. I mean, I'm a big culprit of that. Everybody is. I don't care if you're a dad or a grad. And one of the reasons I don't drink a lot of water is because I don't like the taste of water. Well, this is the game changer right over here. Let me swing this around. And this right over there, if you can see it, that's the Row Pot Light UV from Blue Via. And it uses reverse osmosis and ultraviolet sterilization to transform tap water, which you put right over here, and it turns it into purified water. I'm pushing the button right now. Let's see if I did push it. There we go. And what it does, it goes through the 7 glass filter over here filtration process, and it really does take out all of the, all the stuff in the water that doesn't taste good. It also, because there's no plastic anywhere inside this contraption, that means there's no microplastics added to the water. It's really great. Plus, it even comes with this fruit infuser. So if you want, you can add like the taste of strawberries or oranges or whatnot to the water. And you can see right now it's pouring in there and making that water, which is pretty amazing. And super easy, doesn't take up a lot of counter space. It's from Row Pot, but it's from a company called Blue Via. And I think it's definitely the way to go, especially if you're like me and you really are picky about how your water tastes. This is the solution.
Yeah, I am insanely guilty of what you just described. I never drink enough water. I'm never hydrated enough. I appreciate the reminder as I grabbed my water bottle. Yes, thank you. Quick hydration moment.
Exactly.
Steve, thank you. You're not only giving us great ideas, but you're keeping us healthy, our skin healthy as well. All right, next
Yeah,
up, the Earfun
absolutely.
Clip 2.
Okay, that's right over here. Let me pick this up here. This is earbuds, but these aren't just. This is actually the first first high-res clip earbuds with built-in AI translation. So let me first show you, in case you're not familiar. This is what the clip looks like. So instead of being the thing that sticks in your ear, that is kind of annoying. This just is right outside your ear. I don't know how well you can see it, but by being right outside your ear, you can wear it for hours and it doesn't like bother your ear. I'm kind of sensitive in that department too. The other nice thing about it, it has 4 microphones, AI translation, which includes more than 100 languages, and I can even demonstrate it. I went to Little Havana in Miami and I tested it out because I don't speak Spanish, but it does. Take a look. Excuse me, where is Domino Park?
Dobla aquí a la izquierda, caminas 2 cuadras, cruzas la calle y ahí está el parque.
Make a left, go down 2 blocks, cross the street, and you'll be in Domino Park.
Very Star Trek-like, I think. You to be able to get that translation without holding any devices in your hand. It also has Bluetooth 6.0, which means faster connections. And with the Earfun app, you could actually customize the sound, so you can increase the bass or treble or whatnot for your music or anything else. So and the best part of all, which I kind of like. This is the spoiler alert. This is it. It's 1/3 the price of comparable earbuds. So you're looking at something under $80 with all of these bells and whistles in it, which is pretty amazing. It's available on Amazon.
So, Steve, in that little demonstration that you just gave us, was that pretty much in real time in terms of how quickly it's able to translate and you hear what the other person's saying?
It's about a second, and I've kept timing it. It actually gets a little bit better as it gets kind of used to the other person. It takes about the first couple of times I did it took about 2 seconds, which doesn't sound like much, but that's 1,000, 2, 1,000. Then it came in. But I saw as I used it later on in the day, it seemed to get faster. So maybe it's that AI part of it. Then it seemed almost back and forth instantaneously. In the very beginning, there was kind of a lag.
That is, I mean, I can't even wrap my head around the sort of technology that makes something like this possible. But what a way to bring the entire world together, those sort of cultural and language differences that divide people. A conversation you can have with someone in real time, that's such a game changer.
And truthfully, that's really what divides. Language is the biggest obstacle. You don't know what someone else is saying. You think, you can't figure out what they're, you can't get yourself around. With this, I mean, and that's really where the world is going. So you can see what seemed like fantasy and Star Trek, a few decades ago is now actually, is going to be a reality for all of us in the very close future. And already, I mean, and we're talking about a device that's under $80. I mean, we're not talking about thousands of dollars here.
Yeah, and I mean the impact this will have on travel alone for people who chose to go to only English-speaking countries, for example. And now, yeah, I mean, just the uses are incredible, from the workplace to travel and, just for fun.
The planet's going to get smaller and smaller. We're all going to be, which is great, good and bad, I guess. But I think good for the most part.
All right, Steve. Last time you were with us, we got into some potty talk, and I appreciate you bringing it back.
Okay, we're going back to some more potty talk, and really it's because of your viewers. So we talked about a toilet seat that when you set it up, it turns your regular toilet into a luxury bidet. The only thing was it did require an outlet next to the toilet, which a lot of folks I've learned do not have an outlet near the toilet, and none of them want to hire an electrician to put in an outlet near the toilet. So I was told in not so many words that this was why it wasn't a good product. Well, I hear you. I listen. So I came back with, this is the Brondell EcoSeat S101. And this also turns a typical regular toilet into a luxury bidet, but this one does not need an outlet nearby it. So you just have to hook up the water to it, and the rest of it goes in just like a regular toilet seat. and yet then you get that great hygienic fresh water wash, no electrical outlet needed. And again, you reduce your toilet paper usage, and it's just plain cleaner. I think the analogy I made last time, but I'm going to repeat this time. You're in the garden with, cleaning up, planting some plants. Your hands get really dirty. You walk into the house. Do you go to a towel or do you go to the sink? Most of us would go to the sink first, wash our hands off before we go to the towel. It's the same thing in the bathroom. That's why having a bidet is not a luxury, frankly. I think it's a necessity. Americans haven't quite embraced it yet, but the Japanese and a lot of Europeans have. And I'm kind of hoping we can use this as a teaching moment and we all can get on board. And you don't need an electrical outlet.
Obviously that is going to be huge for people who don't have one of those in their house. And now they can get a toilet seat. Listen, I'll be honest with you. If anyone out there wanted to get that for a father in their life, I do think they would appreciate it. I think this one skews more towards the dads than maybe the college students.
Maybe, but it's the kind of thing that I have one, and I can tell you that once you've gotten used to doing this, it's very hard to not go on anywhere else without it. It really is sort of like what was a luxury becomes truly a necessity, and I think any dad would love it. But I think there are a lot of grads out there, and it really is a cultural thing. So once Americans embrace it more, then I think it'll become a standard operating thing. And I think that's why more people will then install outlets in their home, because the one with the outlet does have more bells and whistles. It does have a lot more features. But this is sort of, more simplistic one, but it does the trick. So for about $100, it's available on Amazon. It's also available at Brondell.com. And again, it's the EcoSeat S101 from Brondell.
All right, Steve, I know you have one more for us as well.
I actually have two more if you have time. So it's up to you. Okay. First one, this one's kind of close to home. This is called Cardia Mobile. And this, you might have seen it on TV, but this is kind of close to my heart. And this is if you want to give a gift from the heart for the heart. That's what this is all about. I'm going to tip this down here like this. And the way it works, you just put your two fingers on this like this for 30 seconds, and it does an EKG. This is the #1 cardiologist recommended personal EKG. It records medical grade heart data on your smartphone or tablet anywhere, anytime. And here I can see the data showing up on my phone right here. And this is amazing. And the reason it's close to my heart is because I actually have AFib, and this can detect it. I'm able to get it treated, and that makes a big difference. So whether you're a dad or a grad, it can really happen to anyone at any point in your life. And there are a lot of things that you want to know about. This is great. Now, a lot of smartwatches will do it too, but this is way more affordable. We're looking at under $100. I think it's like $79 at Cardia.com. It's also available on Amazon, and the information goes right to your smartphone. I don't know how well you can see that, but you can do your own EKG. So if you're looking for, giving a gift from the heart for the heart, this is the way to go.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Steve. I love this one as well.
Okay, one more, and
lay it on me.
Do you have time for it?
Lay it on us.
Okay, so for the dad or grad who, is an outdoor dad and an outdoor grad, this is pretty cool. Let me show you what this company's called. Give you the packaging here. It's called the Heat It Classic. And what this does, it fits on your key ring. And in the past, I've showed this gadget. This gadget, when you have a bug bite, you push the button, you put it on the bug bite, and it uses heat to turn off the itch response, 124 degrees. And this is great, and it works wonderfully. But frankly, it's not always with you. This fits on your key ring, just like that. Then when you do get a bug bite, you take it off the key ring, just like that. Then you plug it into your smartphone, which of course I have to get set up here. Okay, here we go. Go to the app, plug it in. Here we go. You can see it setting up right there. You hit start, and it tells you when to go. And it raises it to 124 degrees. I can feel that, but it's not terrible. And if I had a bug bite there, it would have turned off the itch response. It truly does work. A lot of science behind it. And when you're not using it, just take it off and it fits on your key ring and you can see it doesn't take up much space or isn't very big at all. It's called, again, it's the Heated Classic and about $30. And it's available at heatit.com and on Amazon. And of course, all of this is on my blog. If you go to stevegreenberg.tv, click on blog and go to Dads and Grads, you'll see links for everything here.
My mind is absolutely blown. That was one of the coolest little demonstrations I have ever seen.
I'm glad. And I'm telling you, if you get a lot of bug bites, I get a lot of bug bites.
I do. My wife just got me one of those like tennis racket things with the UV light in it so I can sit outside by the fire and just like swat away like a lunatic. I mean, bring them on if I can cure them like that.
And I'm telling you, I have like, my grandmother used to say, I'm so sweet. That's why the mosquitoes love me. Well, whether I'm sweet or not sweet, they do love me. And I'm always scratching something. So this really does turn off that itch response. It's a pleasure. And again, $30 and you're ready to go. So something to keep in mind.
Steve, if people are wondering what they just watched and they say to themselves, what the heck is that? And they want more, talk to us about the GadgetGameShow.com.
Oh, okay. I have close to 200 episodes loaded up on, if you go to GadgetGameShow.com. If you go to there, I hope you'll like, share, subscribe. There's no fee, of course. Each episode is one gadget. I show a gadget. I have a bunch of sometimes silly people, sometimes not so silly people trying to guess what it is. And then at the end, of course, there's a reveal where I show you what it's all about. But if you want to learn about gadgets and at the same time maybe have fun trying to guess what it is, I hope you'll check it out. The game show is called What the Heck Is That? And if you go to the QR code behind me or go to GadgetGameShow.com, you'll can check it out. And if you want to learn about the products we talked about here today, just go to stevegreenberg.tv. That's Greenberg, GREENBERG.tv. And click on blog, and you can see Dads and Grads, and you can see everything we talked about and get a little more information on it.
Steve, thank you once again for lending your expertise to the Live Zone Primetime.
My pleasure, and let me maybe be the first to wish you, Chris, happy first Father's Day to you. I hope you enjoy the day and are treated like a king, because you should be.
I appreciate it. Happy Father's Day to all of the dads and father figures out there as well. Steve, have a wonderful evening, and we can't wait to check back in with you for more gift and gadget ideas soon enough.
Definitely. Take care.
You too. All right, we're going to take you live now.